Sylvia R., I am right on time. How you doing, Sylvia R.? Where you phoning in from today? Eh? Uh, good morning. Good morning to you. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yay, happy day. Banjo Wizard, hello to you. Welcome once again to the show we do every Saturday morning at this time, technically afternoon, because it is high noon with your host, Vermin Supreme. That's me. Sylvia R., thank you very much for your very kind words. Red Roach, the highest noon of them all. We are here. We are now. We are together for whatever reasons. What brings us together? I have a feeling it's me, because if I wasn't here, I would not be here. And maybe neither would you. Michael, what's happening, dude? Life is good. It's a rainy day here in New England. Otherwise, I'd be outside, and my dear sweet wife has allowed me to do this broadcast in the living room as opposed to banishing me to my shack, which is okay. I don't mind being banished to my man shack, if you will. If Becky's got things to do that I would be in the way of doing this broadcast. She's right over there. She's asked me to pretend that she's not right over there, but I'm waving. Hi, hon.
Hi, hon.
And she's waving.
Hi, everybody.
And she says hello.
Don't banish him.
She's taking issue with my terminology that she does not really banish me. I just make the offer that, if she's got things to do that I'd be in her way, then I'm happy to get out of her way. But it's all good. It's all good. Red Roach, Tony Johnson, woohoo! Red Roach says hi, honey.
Hey.
Hi, hey to you. Eugene Sims, do I know how to cast spells? Well, of course I do. I'm a wizard. Harry. Sort of a mashup there for you, but I'm sure you got it. Well, another week. It's pretty amazing. When I was a younger person, I would have loved to have the weeks be shorter and the weekends longer. But at this point, the weeks are so short. It's to me, to my perspective of time. I know to yours, to working people, they drag on, goes forever. But I seem to be in a totally different time and place and space from the inside of my head, looking outwards. Yeah, everybody's different. Everybody experiences time different. Time flies when you're having fun. I guess I'm just having too much damn fun. I guess that's the issue. So much fun that the weeks fly by. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hey, Mad Max, how you doing? I am very fine, very fine. Fine as a part in frog hair. Is that how that goes? Fine as frog hair with a part. Or making a part in a frog with, yeah. Anyway, suffice it to say, I'm doing quite well. 211 NIR. Who do I feel about the... Whoa! Ramirosan 145 with the unprompted, unbegged super chat. Boom! Mind blown. Getting a super chat so early in the show. Woo! That's wild, man. It's wild. Thank you, Ramarosin145. Appreciate that. Fahrenheit 150, 145, I believe, is also the temperature where paper burns. So that's a very exciting number there. And tithings to my favorite friendly fascist. Can you still say fascist in these days and age? That's really interesting. That's really interesting because I started billing myself as the friendly fascist, the type you can trust, right around 20 right around 87. I guess 87 is when I was making those first references, and then, of course, popularized it in 2012. And I think it was generally understood that, everybody called everybody fascist forever, and then all of a sudden we're in real fascism land and time. So I guess you could still say it. But it hits a little different, right? Isn't that what they say? It hits a little different as the context has changed, as our relationship with the government, with the world. Oh, 451. Thank you, Red Roach, for the correction. 451 is the temperature at which paper burns. Ramarosin, 145. You're going to have to turn it up a few degrees. Thank you. Hi, Jessica Starr. It's nice to see you. Thanks for popping by. Long time, or maybe not long time. It's hard to tell. Once again, I don't know if you're lurking if you're not commenting. And if you're not commenting, then I just don't know you're there. Um, Sylvia R., thanks for the softball question. Where do I get my amazing boot hats? I've got them at a variety of places over the years. Of course, the latest style is Tingley Rainwear. You can look that up, Tingley, and they make some delightful boot covers. This is a boot cover. This is a boot over boot, if you will, a boot that you wear over your other boot. Go figure. And then maybe you need an overboot for your overboot, and so on and so on. Underhill, thank you very much. Luckily, no one can smell your farts on the internet yet. Someday, people, someday Smellorama, Smell-O-Vision will be real, and then will be happening. So we got $10. I mean, that was at the 5 minute mark, and that was almost $2 a minute. Boy, I was rich. Now, as we creep up towards the $10 mark, I guess that makes it more of an average of $1 a minute, which still ain't bad. Still, I mean, that's what I like to see. Smell-O-Vision! I don't know. Did I ever tell you that John Waters was my next door neighbor in Baltimore for a while? He was. We didn't really know each other very well, but we had a nodding acquaintance, and he actually lived in an apartment building. So, it was okay. But, we would see each other out at the bars, and, we had a nodding hi, hello type of acquaintance. Of course, I don't, yeah. Anyway, Susie with a W. Thank you very much. Best politician of the 25th century. We look forward to finding out what happened in that future. Banjo Wizard. I lived in Baltimore. I actually went to art school there. I applied to a bunch of different art schools, and the Maryland Institute was the one that was able to make it worth my while. So there you go. And Baltimore was a very interesting time and space for me. I lived there almost like 7 years, I guess it was, almost 8 years. And it was very informative. A lot of art weirdos at the time, a lot of music weirdos, a lot of just strange things going on there. And of course, that's where I took my name, and I was doing a couple bookings and promotions in a couple nightclubs, and we lived in a big crazy ass mansion, and then in a warehouse above a strip joint, and yeah, things. Baltimore, good times. Let's see. Soup. Hi, Soup. Academia. And of course, Vermin Supreme is a college speaking guy. If you are if you're a college kid, if you know any college kids, I am definitely a college speaking guy. I have presentations that I present, and always happy to get a little bit of that sweet, sweet student loan money, if you know what I'm saying. Sylvia R., back to your question. How many votes do I actually get in an election? It depends on the election, of course. Every election is different. And of course, it ultimately is a question of how many votes are recorded. Because, of course, in many places, people write me in, and those write-in votes do not get counted. Different states have different requirements if they're going to count your votes at all. State of Ohio, I know, for example, you need 17 electors in the various congressional districts just to have your votes counted. Some places do count, some don't. In the New Hampshire primary, I get close to 1,000 votes this year on the Democratic ticket in the general election in the general election in Delaware, where I was on the ballot. I received close to 1,000 votes also. So yeah, so those are a couple responses, I guess, that I have for you there. The data is inconclusive. Inconclusive. Hello, Jack Tinker in the house. 2011 NAR with the question, what drove me into politics? And that's a pretty good question. Also a simple question. I've always had an interest in politics, of political things. However, I would say that, my first political run in 1987 for mayor of Baltimore, Maryland, was not political in nature. It was just more a larf, something to do, something to entertain myself and others. But I guess it became more and more political as I became known as a political figure. I've always been a little bit of a activist, or have I been? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. But what brought me into politics? I would say just the ability to communicate politically, to communicate utilizing free speech. I believe that when you decide to use your free speech, you are entering the political sphere in a very real way, especially if you have comments or commentaries or feelings or opinions about politics. That is part of the political process, is having that opinion and sharing that opinion. And of course, I have found a snazzy way to get my message out, if you will, by stupid boot and saying funny things. Hey, okay. Jack Tinker. Jack Tinker voted for me for mayor. Jack Tinker was there. He was there on the streets, live in person with me, arm in arm, as we ran for mayor. Well, I ran for mayor, but he was helping me. He was helping me run for Baltimore in 1987, if you can believe that. That 20 years, 10 years ago, okay, 20 years ago, whatever. Long time ago. A long time ago, it seems. Diogenes looking for the safe word of the day. Blah! Stop that! That's my safe word for the day. Hugo on gaming, thank you very much. Banjo Wizard, that's okay. No offense taken. You can vote for me, or if you want to, like the song goes. My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin Supreme. My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin Supreme. And you can vote for me for president if you want to. And that's the key phrase. You don't have to. There's no obligation. Banana unnamed. Will. Thank you. You're very kind. I don't know if that's true or not. I think sometimes I just sound smart or something. Maybe it's my vocabulary. I don't fucking know. I mean, I got a grip. Believe me, I'm stupid about it, but, Lord Obio, have I ever been to Italy? Yes, I have been to Italy. Me and my wife toured Euroland back in late 90s, and we hit 22 different countries, and Italy was one of them. And truly, Italy was one of the most beautiful countries that we visited in all of Europe. And I'm remembering that we did indeed see a fascist rally in Italy when we were there. I remember that. A whole bunch of Italian fascists were all demonstrating. Yuck. But I could become your prime minister if you want me to, or if you want to run a campaign on my behalf. It just takes making some memes and putting some Italian words on them. I guess that would do the trick. Sarah Meek Meek, good morning to you. Tommy Robinson, yeah, you'd better. You'd better. If I catch you around any kids, fuck you. Um, yeah, we are happening. Okay. Tommy Robinson, I am going to kill and eat your children. I'm Vermin Supreme, and I am here to promise that I am going to kill and eat your children. Tommy Robinson, you are an idiot. Hey, Diogenes. Venice smells? It probably does. Probably does. Am I running for the new pope? I met a cardinal the other day. It was a little red bird flying along. This little red bird told me that they were going to vote for me. Yep. Anyway, it's high noon, Vermin Supreme. You can super chat me. That's right, Tommy Robinson. And especially if you're going to say stupid things, you should definitely fucking super chat me for the privilege of saying stupid stuff. Otherwise, well, I'm just tell you what, either super chat me. That's what I should. I should. That would be a fun thing to do sometime. Threaten the audience with either super chatting me or I will ban them. Think that would work? I guess it would be like a subscription service, either subscribe or forget that idea. I thought it was a good idea, but for half a second. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day. Let's see. Last weekend was Easter. Yes, it was. And we played some putt-putt. Yes, we did. The 18-hole mini putt-putt golf course in the woods is open for business. And if you are in the New England area and want to come out and play some putt-putt with me, Vermin Supreme, it's an experience, believe you me. Reach out to me. A very nominal fee, and you too can come and play on Verm Largo. It might even make you a member of the golf course, team, club, something like that. All right, we're drinking coffee. It's high noon, Vermin Supreme, the show where we drink coffee and then we smoke the weed. Now, you can smoke the weed now if you want to. That's okay. I'm about ready. All right. The big gay octopus, I'll tell you what, my hat likes you. All right. 420 all the time. 420 all the time. 420 around the clock. Always 420 somewhere. All right. Diogenes, thank you so very much. Pope Vermin the LXIX, that's me. I've already got my own hat. I already got my own Pope hat here. And of course, in the discordant lack of faith, everybody is a Pope. Omni, what jobs have I worked at over the years? House painter, off and on, and it's the closest I ever had to having a real life job. When we were on the road quite a bit, me and my wife would pick up factory work here and there. Worked in a douchebag factory. We worked in a Johnson & Johnson factory making noise. Well, we weren't making noise, but the machines were making noise. And then you go home and go to bed, and the noise would still be in your head. Susie! Bing, 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 bing. Thank you very much. Just sent me 20 SEKs, which I'm not even sure what they are, but apparently 20 of them are worth $4 US, so that's cool. Susie, where are you from, and where is that money from? I guess that's I don't need to know where you got the money, but I'm just wondering where that currency is from. T-Man 247 just got the free pony in the mail. Yay! Happy day for you. Lucas Spence from Oregon. How you doing? Notice how I said Oregon, because I think That's how you say it, right? Organ, like an organ, like I'm an organ donor, pretty much. And by the way, I am an organ donor. And if you have not donated an organ to someone, you might want to consider that. It's not for everyone, I know. Takes organs. All right. It's very quiet. Very quiet here today. I hear my clock ticking. I hear water dripping into the rain barrel. Other than that, it's very quiet. Interesting. Silence. Silence is golden. Hey! Hey, Daddy, how you doing there? Banjo Wizard, do I want your liver? Well, I really like liver. I like liver and onions. It's one of my top 10 favorite foods for sure. I mean, if I was going to have a last meal, I would seriously consider making it liver and onions. I love the liver and onions. Simply put, how you doing? So in response to your question, I don't necessarily want your living liver out of your body, although there's many people who could use it. And the interesting thing about liver donation is that there are, like, I believe there's 4 lobes to your liver. And you can actually, as a living donor, donate a lobe of your liver, and then it regenerates in the person that you've donated it to, given it to. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, Jack Tinker with a question about the goldfish surviving the winters, because every spring the rain barrels get all these mosquito larvae in them, and go to the pet store and buy a bunch of goldfish to eat the larvae. And sometimes, usually they die off during the winter, it seems. Goldie, our longest living goldfish, unfortunately passed away after living 3 whole winters. Then we had another new Goldie, who was the winner, who survived the winter in the lower barrel, but that one seems to have disappeared. Sometimes when it's raining out, the barrels get so full of water, we think the fish like jump right out. So that's possible, but it is the time I'll be going to the store and buying more goldfish. That's what I'm going to be doing, man. Let's see what else we got going on there. Marcus Waldai, hi, Marcus Waldai. Spark it, Joe Jose Lopez. Just can't wait. Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee. A few more minutes, we'll be smoking the weed. Unless you super chat me, I'll do whatever you say. You know how it is. Let's see. We are, yeah. And I gave up a kidney. I gave a kidney to my mom. Lasted quite a while. She got 10 extra years out of it. Of course, in those intervening 10 years, a lot of things went wrong with her, and she had the opportunity. I broke her neck. She had E. coli. She had NPH. Man, she died. She was a mess. But I gave her that kidney, and she got 10 years of living. So. Yeah, so that's cool. Boys in the back, pony storms, they're coming. Pony storm. Sylvia R. Vermin Supreme is my street legal name. Street legal name. Passport, driver's license, whole 9. Wasn't always that, but may as well have been for all purposes. Jeff Stroganoff. Old rats. Yes, I would love to give your old rats my old rat blessing, because I'm an old rat too, I guess, when you get right down to it. Ding, 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 ding. Canada in the house. Canada, congratulations. I am going to be your new prime minister, from what I understand. And we will be annexing everything south of the 49th parallel. That's right. America will be Canada's new province, or 4th territory. Not sure which. One or the other. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Tony Johnson, that's a really good point, that if you donate a piece of your liver, that will regenerate. Now, liver donation is I think it's a much more difficult procedure than say the kidney donation, because the kidney they just go in with a laparoscopic and snip and drop. I don't. The liver seems a little more complicated, maybe a little more risky, but still, ultimately, it's in bone marrow. You might want to get on a bone marrow registry. A lot of people need that bone marrow, and you can donate bone marrow, and that is totally regenerative. So there is that. There's totally that. Aziz, thank you. Max Orloff, the new doc is great. I'm assuming, actually, the new one is not available. You may have seen the old one, but still, it is a great one. Thank you, Max Orloff. Which one are you talking about? Because I assume you're talking about Vermin Supreme and Outsider Odyssey. And if you have not seen Vermin Supreme and Outsider Odyssey, I highly recommend it. It's free. It's on YouTube, where we are right now. And if you like to watch movies on your computer screen, or even your TV set, because I hear you can do that these days. You might want to watch it. Might want to watch it. Makes me look like a folk hero, so I'm not going to complain about that. Now, on the other hand, the newer one was that's Vermin Supreme, which was by Rod Weber, which is not available. We'll make it available sooner or later. And of course, the one that was not a documentary, I don't even know what it was called Was That Vermin Supreme by John Hartman. That's worth a look. It's worth a look. It's pretty weird, pretty fun, pretty weird and fun. If you like weird and fun, I bet you like that one too. Woo! Okay, gonna hear the messages here. Underhill does not. Underhill. Let's see. Underhill. I'll sweeten the deal for you then. Underhill does not give a crap about blood drives or organ donation because he got no health care. Underhill. I will tell you this, that when I donated my kidney, I also had no insurance whatsoever. But the screening, now, they put you through, in order to be a human living donor, is quite extensive. They give you quite the workup for your health. I even got a free colonoscopy out of the deal.
Woohoo.
So I will say this to you: if you are in need of a full, complete workup, now this is probably unethical, but I'm just going to say that you could do this. You could pretend to be interested in donating an organ and actually go through the procedure of starting the process of donating an organ, and then they will give you a workup like you would not believe. They'll test you for everything for free. And then the organ donation, they pay for all that, the hospital stay and all that. That was covered by something, somewhere, somehow. And you also have the option during the process of the screening to change your mind at any time. So you could say, "Oh, I want to give my organs," and then later on say, "No, I changed my mind." So that would be one sketchy and unethical way to get free healthcare, or at least screenings.
At least it was.
Or early, I probably, yeah. Anyway, and I hear you there, Underhill. I hear you there. Yeah, some people can't afford any insurance. I mean, and it's mandated, and I don't know. Yeah, that's a fucking mess. Don't get me started on that one. Diogenes, Vermin, I have anxiety. I got one of your stickers, and I don't know where to put it. Well, maybe you'll have to get a few more so you can open up the possibilities and stick it different places. And hopefully, your anxiety issues are well, I hope that your anxiety issues are solely related to where to put a sticker, because that is a pretty low level of anxiety. Unless, of course, you have an anxiety disorder, and then that just revs it up all through the roof, which I suppose it could. relaxation. People with anxiety is no fun, and so you could put it on your car, your refrigerator. Um, my friend Babs, what she does is she gets like a sheet of magnetic stuff, magnetic crap, like at the craft store or something, and she actually puts the bumper sticker on a magnet. So then you can put it on your fridge, then you put it in your car, and then when you come home, you can put it on your fridge again. So you could do that, and that would all open up a world of possibilities. It would become a big magnet sticker. Um, Hopefully that's helpful. Okay. Let's see, 2011 NIR, ding, 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 ding. Thank you so much for your 999 uh, contribution to whatever it is that I'm doing here. My begging. Thank you. Let's see, how do I feel about Mad Max style road pirates? And do you think that the current administration will get us to a timeline that sees a Mad Max style apocalypse? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, but I think it's going to be more like Waterworld, which essentially was Mad Max on the water. But yes, a post apocalyptic scenario becoming more likely all the time, I suppose. Choose your dystopia. The people have been given their choice of dystopia, and it seems like many have chosen the other one as opposed to mine. But thank you so very much for that 9.99 ding 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 contribution, and that brings us up to $25, 31 minutes in, and that's almost a buck a minute. Fuck, happy days. Banjo Wizard gave me $1. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps indeed. Sylvia R, I do not. Sadly, I do not. I was gonna go with the colander, but I just didn't have it with me at the time. Lex Luthor, am I in that clan? Not that clan. No, fuck, no. Fuck the clan, fuck the KKK, etc. Oh man, all these comments. Pouring rain, Nick Franklin, how you doing? Good to see you. It's raining a little here. Um Jack Tinker says hello, Becky.
Hey, Jack.
Uh,
Loving you.
Happy Jack, our friend Happy Jack, who used to say buying insurance was betting against yourself. That's very true, Tony. I'll tell you one thing. For over the years, I was occasionally receiving like a phone call, spam phone call, or on the email trying to sell me dismemberment insurance. And that is some fucking crazy shit. Talk about betting against yourself. Oh, yeah, I bet you I'll lose my arm. Crazy. And of course, I'm going back through the comments because I got a little behind. And of course, then I see the comments in the lag time and they reference things I may have said, and I don't remember what I said. Max Orloff. Yeah, you probably did see that one. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Max. Yeah, man, I'll get back out on the streets again. Believe you me, shit is gonna probably be popping off. And but Max Orloff, I will tell you this right now, here and now, to all you activist people out there like that. What I do believe, is a transferable skill, and I do indeed have a workshop. It is called Hooked on Megaphonics: The Tactics of De-Escalation Using a Bullhorn. And if you are interested, or if you have a group of people who would like to partake in this type of workshop, I offer that. That is something that I do. And I'm going to try and make it a video series also, because now more than ever, things are getting a little hairy, or are going to get hairier and hairier. I mean, 2020 was crazy hairy. Hairy times. Hairy times we live in. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words, and much love to everyone out there, for sure. Phew. All right. Pocket brain, you got me LOLing on that one. Pocket Brain says, I stopped donating blood when they started asking too many questions. Like, where did you get it and why is it in a paint bucket? Oh, that's a good one. ZGR1MM. Thank you. I'm a member of the Meme Society or a Member member. Norway, Froda. How you doing, Froda? Um, Goodness, thank you. I'll sell it to you. I will sell it to you. I'm going to sell America. You heard about the man who sold the world? Well, I am the man that's going to sell America. Daddy, good one. Criminal when I donate 300 orphan livers. Yep. Yep. And Diogenes with the comment about the road pirates. Yes. Okay. Caught up. Scrolling down. And Tony Johnson's got some strawberry bubbles. Oh, right. Right. Laughing man. Yeah, Nick Franklin. Like I say, that's a workshop that I've not given in a while, but I would love to give it again. For sure. In fact, first, a little bit about megaphone. You don't have to shout. You don't have to yell through a megaphone. That's number one. I've heard so many people like they get a bullhorn and then they got all excited and yell into the bullhorn. What do we want? You don't have to do that. You can talk. You can maintain a sense of calm, which is very important in a crowd situation, because in the crowd situations you are trying to avoid crowd panic, and you can't avoid crowd panic by working them up. Now, I like working up crowds, but there comes a point when it just you can't do that when it like the tension, the insanity gets too heavy. You got to bring it back down. I like to bring it up, bring it down. But yes. Greg, I am a Bowie fan. I enjoy his music, and maybe not some of the more unsavory aspects of his life, but that's okay. All right, Underhill, sounds like a fair deal to me. Although orange spray tan, yeah, okay. Yeah, Banjo Wizard is in the shower. Oh, I hope you don't get your phone wet. Okay. Here we go. The guava gelato. Oh, man. All right. Anyway, that's, there you go. You can see a little bit better. Some homegrown from 1921. Yeah, ask Rusty if there's a big giant house next to it. Just ask him. All right, Laughing Man. No, it's really weird. I keep raking. I clean the golf course, right? Over 100 sheets full of leaves over the cliff. By the next year, it composts down. Shower beer. I will say that I do remember back when I was a young person in my 20s, I really, really thought the height of all wonderful things was like a cold beer and a hot shower. Now it's hot coffee in the shower. Well, I don't have a shower, but you know what I'm saying. All right, where'd my poker go? Right, don't talk about that. That's right. It's like a secret. Shh. Okay. Oh yeah, I got my poker here. Gonna use my poker. Gonna see. That's these things they give you for your teeth that you buy for your teeth. They work for poker, and they're reusable. They're made out of plastic. They're gonna last 10,000 years. They want you to use them one, throw them away. Plastic straws. What about these suckers? You want to ban plastic straws? What about these? Hey, Wendy. Jack is making his cannabis tea, enjoying his cannabis tea and a gummy. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love these one hitters. I use ceramic because, of course, the metal ones I don't like to smoke through aluminum. Don't like to smoke through aluminum. But I'll tell you, these are great because you can smoke in your car, man. You can smoke in public, man. Nobody cares. I saw a billboard, like we were seeing these billboards for a while. They're like, don't drive stoned. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to get anywhere then? Hope you enjoyed that. That was a little humor, a little almost comedy. Almost. Barely. Okay. Honduras. Nathaniel Elderdy. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. I don't believe that, to my knowledge, I don't believe we've had many Hondurans. Thank you. Finland, I would love to come to Finland, Mintu Mandarini. Drop me an invitation. Find me a cultural organization that wants to fly me out there. I'll be there in a second. Although in 1998, me and Becky, we did travel through Finland on our way to the Russian Rainbow Gathering. We dumpstered so much ice cream in Finland. We smuggled it across the border in Russia, and then we ate it all melted at the Rainbow Gathering. Banjo Wizard, I don't have any real strong feelings about Minnesota. I would come to Minnesota. I would tour Minnesota. I've been to Minnesota. I mean, it's okay. Whoa. Smoky. Sylvia R. What will Mrs. Supreme do as First Lady once you're elected? I'll ask her. Hey, Becky, what are you going to do as First Lady once you're elected?
Everybody will come and paint the White House rainbow.
Everybody will come and paint the White House all the colors of the world and then some. We'll just throw paint bombs. Everybody will get a paint bomb and throw things. It's going to be great. And First Ladies often take up a cause that they champion. And what's yours, honey?
Gardening.
Gardening. All right. Can I make dubage legal in Indiana? Yes, I can. Well, from my understanding, the farm bill that legalized hemp came very close to legalizing weed almost everywhere, as long as it's below the threshold of so many percent THC. It's like near beer, but it still gets you stoned. Tony Johnson with a fun fact. In Texas, it's legal to sell THC, but illegal to smoke it. Interesting. Let's see. Ver 535. As far as popes go, I very much enjoyed Pope Francis. It seems as if though he was indeed concerned about the lesser of us and willing to take politicians to task on that. So I'm not big on the whole Catholicism thing, but as far as leaders of giant institutions with moral authority, I believe that all in all, he used his moral authority for good. Hey, Mug. Hey, long-legged. Long-legged? Wendy Court. How do you know Wendy's not a doctor? It's rather presumptuous of you. It's like saying, I am not a pope. Underhill, I'm glad to hear that THC helps the ADD, and I suspect so. It's a very useful drug. Excuse me. Or was that me? Pocket brain. Holy. Wendy, did you know that you're not a doctor? Are you a doctor? I don't know. Hey, I got a message for review here. Gonna check it out. Show. Oh, Underhill asking who gives a shit if it's medicine. Well, the state does, obviously, and people whose conditions are alleviated by it. Other than that, but it should be legal all across the board, of course. Bush Camp lad? I'm doing good. Doing good. Thank you. Thank you very much for asking. Nick Franklin, the pony is your license essentially. So yes, that's true. Um, okay, we're doing good. Yep, seems like the feds aren't going to make it legal anytime soon, which is very sad. You would think. Mintu Mandarlini. Oh, right. Arknum, thank you very much for asking. I'm going to reach over and grab my pipe. That's rather foolish of me to smoke through something like looks like a cigarette. That there would be enough to get me bounced off of TikTok. Ah. Luckily, it was within reach. I forgot about it. And here it is. The floating severed head of Vermin Supreme. The severed floating head of Vermin Supreme. Whoa. But once again, of course, it's a beautiful little pipe. I don't want to sell you too hard on it because you can't get it anywhere. I guess it goes into the old fan art category, which is fine. Thank you, Anthony Bradbury, the artist of this beautiful glass pipe. Look, it looks just like me, right? It's like it was a 3D printing almost, but no, it's made of glass. Made of glass. Mm, okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, looks like my camera slipped down there. How do you like that? All right. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. We are. Well, okay, Wendy, you weren't supposed to see that part. Whoa. I guess, yeah. Let's see. Belsarius. Jeremy Bacon asking me if I like Belisarius. Don't know. Um, Tony Johnson commenting the American donkey makes good mule. Okay. All right. Oh, the brain stem on the pipe. Yes, absolutely. All right. Underhill. The Underhill, you sound like one cynical motherfucker. But, so it goes. That's how some people become that because of the nature of society and the world and the way it's presented to us and kept out of our reach. And sometimes, yeah, it's easy to say, fuck it all. Hey, Dick Franklin, do I prefer miniature donkeys or regular sized donkeys? Medium size, medium size. Oh, yeah. We are getting stoned. We are getting high. It's high noon with Vermin Supreme. I think I can't even see my eyes fucking glassing over here. So that's always a good sign. Take a good look at my eyes. They don't see they're not screaming red yet, but they're definitely glassy. Not glazed, but glassy. You know what I'm saying? Bush Camp Lad is an EKG technician. Interpret. I thought for a second I interrupt and analyze heart rhythms. I was like, what? Um, okay. EKG, nice. Good for you. Turnout. Hello. Greetings to you. Pocket Brain. Holy, a festival in India. Oh, okay, that's the one where they paint everything all crazy. Yep, gotcha. And I read that Indiana, which would be super cool. Let's see, we got a message. held for review, and I'm going to scope that out. Alrighty, I'm going to allow that. That's from Nick Franklin. The algorithms like to hide comments that have a lot of emoji eyes in them, apparently. Banjo Wizard is a registered minister, as I am I. I also with the Universal Life Church. In fact, Diogenes FTS. Yeah. Banjo Wizard, I will allow it. Message retracted. Conclave going very well. Mug, like I said earlier, I met a bird, a little cardinal, and the cardinal told me that they were going to vote for me, and so I have high hopes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. 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 Oh, hey, Josh. How you doing there? Thanks for popping by. Glad you could make it. Don't forget to super chat me on your way out the door. A certain amount of begging I believe is important, I think. Oh, yeah. Sarah, and on Facebook, I got a warning because they say I shared a pornographic image, which somebody else shared. It's really weird, and there's no way to contest it. It sort of sucks. It sort of sucks. It was a nice picture. I mean, but I did not share it. I don't know who shared it, from what account, to what account. Very weird, sketchy things. I'll have to change my password, I think. Whoa! All right, and we're at 51 minutes. We're just flying right along. Oh, before I forget, Liquid Freedom, the energy drink put out by Blood of Tyrants. Once again, this is a compensated product placement, so please be aware that I do receive a little bit of compensation for telling you to drink, I'm not telling you to drink it. I would never tell you to do it. But if you want to drink it, you could drink it because it's available. I'm just making you aware that it exists. Liquid Freedom, Blood of Tyrants. No actual blood is used in the product, nearest I can tell. And it is raspberry flavored. And as you're aware, many natural raspberry flavoring, such as this product, but not this product, I'm assured, contain a substance squeezed from the glands of the anus of the beaver. Just saying.
Oh, gross. I try to eat.
Let's smoke more weed, people! Work.
No, I don't.
You mean
Here.
my show's over? Hold on.
Here.
Wow.
Here.
My lighters doesn't work.
Forget it.
No.
No.
I thought I could get to work.
Yep.
Hold on.
Keep trying. You can do it.
Sometimes shit gets caught in there, you know. Ah, fuck. What the hell? Usually there's a little warning that you're. Okay, hon, I need your lighter.
What lighter?
No, I need a lighter.
What lighter?
The people, Becky, they need the lighter. Whoa. Okay. Yay. Got my lighter. I got Becky's lighter. Yay. Even better.
Not for long, fucker.
Hey, I got it. She called me a name. I got it. The hedgehog. Stay live, Vermin. Work damn lighter. Thank you. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah. Okay. Rusty Shackelford. Fire. Yay. Long-legged. Do I search for morals? We don't have them. I don't. Morals. Oh, I thought I was looking for morals. Yes.
We definitely.
I'm looking for one honest man, like Diogenes, with morals.
We definitely.
Or morals. Either or. Okay, I got a message held for review. Let's see how we're doing on that. Not for long, fuckers. Haha, Greg thought that was funny. Becky. Becky usually doesn't get credit for her wacky jokes. Usually they're not funny, but that one was funny. We're not going to get into a domestic argument on the
We
air.
don't argue.
We don't argue. We just yeah, whatever. Some
Banter.
we banter. It's just banter. Let's see. Going back, scrolling up a little bit. Okay, because I got a little behind, and then I got forward. Um, Pocket Brain, thank you so very much for that generous kick down. Ah. Mm. Diogenes, poop in public. I think yeah, I believe so. Lives in a barrel, poops. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I missed anything good. Oh, back to the morals. The morals. They should spell that. Either you're misspelling it or something. Anyway, or I'm pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, the morals, no. But we do find hen of the woods. We get the black trumpet mushrooms. Chicken of the woods sometimes. And our chestnut tree that sadly died in our front yard has started growing oyster mushrooms right there. So that's pretty amazing where I can just go out and get some oyster mushrooms. Super cool. But thank you. Thank you for asking about the mushrooms. Uh, okay, okay. All right. All right, that's all. I can't be. As you know, for you longtime viewers and you new time viewers, what you just experienced there, that 5, 10 seconds of silence was the sound of me spacing out because I'm stoned. Um, the first half of the show, you see me get all excitable on the coffee, get caffeinated, and then slowly come down, smoking the weed, to the point sometimes where all of a sudden I'm spacing out while I'm reading comments. Funny, right? Kind of show is that? This kind. Electro Retro! Nice! Grows mushrooms at home. Very cool. Super Lupini Bean. Howdy. Welcome to the show. Laughing Man. Oh, yes. That's our friend Micah did that series of chakra paintings. Chakras all the way up and down, man. Woo!
We need him aligned though.
Yeah. Horizon 1619. Thank you very much. Governor of anything in particular? It's all good. All right. You are the pony. Yes, I just shared that meme today, in fact. I like that. It's a pretty powerful meme. Imagine. Wendy, imagine not being able to poop. Powerful meditation. Yeah, I think we all been there, but yeah, okay. I like that. Hello, loving you. Hello, hello, loving you. That's my answer on the answer machine. Hello, loving you. All right. Diogenes needs a mod. Yeah, no doubt. Good luck. Luckily, generally, I mean, I love having my mods on here, Sarah. You know that, and Scotty when he's on and stuff. But seems like lately. not- Well, I think we've settled down is what it is because it's been because we spiked out at like 30,000 viewers back during the election. I guess the algorithms went crazy and threw them my way. And then we dropped down to several thousand, and now we're down to like closer to 500. And what that does is it's interesting because that seems to be more of the base of fans. Um, it seems like I've been getting 2 minutes and 30 seconds of viewership from on average. Uh, because the bigger the more people that are watching, if there's thousands, then the average view time drops down to be like less than a minute. But when there's less viewers, the average time goes up. And I guess it totally makes sense. But after this program's over, YouTube pops up the stats, and they say how many people watched it, for how long each person watched it, which are the stats I pay attention to, and then what it took in on the super chats. So whatever. Yeah. Oh, Zotrope. How are you doing, Zotrope? It's good to see you. I didn't know you're on board. Like I say, if you're not commenting, you're lurking because unless I wonder if I push on that button if it tells me who is actually watching. No, you would think it would. You would think I could find out who was watching, but no, just who's commenting. But thank you, Zotrope, for bringing that up. That made my average for this show more than 50 cents a minute. So that's cool. Woo-hoo. Zotrope, thank you very much. I appreciate your very, very kind words and additions to your very kind kickdown. Oh, Electro Retro, so true. I will sing that song for you, or at least a little bit of it also. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And everything that you do, I'm so in love with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Loving you. Ooh, love to love you, baby. Ooh, love to love you, baby. Ooh, love to love you, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Love to love you, baby. When you do that thing to me, it gets me so horny. Ooh. Little mashup there. Minnie Riperton and Donna Summers. Loving you is easy because you are beautiful. All right. Wow. Citrobite. How you doing? Sure, man. Whatever. I like that. Oh, yeah. All right. Do another puff here. Tempted to sing a little bit more or just smoke more weed. I ain't giving away nothing for free, believe you me. All right. Whoa, Greg. Well, thank you very much. I didn't even know you were still with us, and appreciate that. And thank you very much. I am, the elder statesman of Wingnuts, as they say. And interestingly enough, I saw Ed Sanders last night. You may not know Ed Sanders. He is a poet, and he was in a very important band called the Fugs. So I would like to give you an assignment here today. Look up the Fugs, and you will see a song. They had a lot of great songs, but look up "Fuck for Peace." Type in the words "the Fugs" and "Fuck for Peace." Fugs. Fugs. back in the 60s when they took their name on, you could not, the word fuck would not appear in print, even in books, even in novels. And Norman Mailer, the author, wrote a book. I forget which book it was, but he used the word fug instead of fuck because that was the way the censorship worked. And so the band took on that word. So they're, they were the fucks, but they called themselves the fugs. And Ed Sanders and Thule Kupenberg. Um, just check them out. That's your assignment. I don't usually give you assignments. Maybe I'm going to start giving you assignments because that would be fun, and that would be something we could share that I could share with you. So look that up. The Fugs. Fuck for peace. But check out some of the, I just don't remember some of their other song titles, but they're all really good. It's a fun little rabbit hole. They were at the early '60s, so they were really free speech pioneers and used really crazy, funky, weird rock and roll stuff to make their poetry work. So please, please, please check out the Fugs. Yay. Hey, Zach back. How you doing? Got a message for review. Gonna push that button. See you. Sure, man. Whatever. If you got screened for the comment on saying fuck in print. Funny world we live in. All right. Well, now we're into overtime, and that's okay. Becky's on the phone, so she's not going to notice. It's still a wet, rainy day out there, so maybe I'll smoke a little more weed with y'all. No reason why not. And pocket brain. Interesting. Interesting. I did not know that. Fun fact or fun made up fact. Either way, good stuff. Got another message held for review. I'm going to Tony Johnson. See, the Facebook algorithms held it for review, and I deemed the word fuck to be acceptable for this broadcast. Because when when I go live here, one of the things I have to check off on the button is say, is this made for children? No, it's not. So, fuck. Yeah, yeah. You'll hear if listen up when you listen to the Fugs. You will see that they are proto Zappa esque. They really started. They covered some of that territory. But they were much more political and much more fun, if I may I say. Electro retro. What? Well, I'm gonna stick around until you come back. How about that then? Let's see. Gonna look around the room to see if I got any interesting show and tells. I'll show you a picture of my mom. That is my mother, and that's I gave her a damn kidney. There you go. I don't. If you watch the movie, the documentary, Vermin Supreme and Outsider Odyssey, you'll see a little interview with her. Not made up like her glam shot there, but still, why not? Ha ha, Diogenes, funny. I think it's funny. Interesting, Diogenes. They flagged that comment. So I guess they're flagging God now? I don't know. Very weird. Very weird. Yep. Horizon 1619. Oh, yeah. We'll listen to Babs for a while. No, I don't think we can't do that without her consent. That would make it wiretapping, I believe. Oh yes, Laughing Man.
Yes.
Huh. All right, Electro Retro. Well, thank you very much anyway. I appreciate the effort. I suspect there are other ways to donate to Vermin Supreme. In fact, you can mail cash or weed. Uh, don't mail weed, but you can mail cash, I think. Post Office Box 2384, Rockport, Massachusetts. Just in case you were wondering. Some people do, some people don't. I don't know. Man, I'm getting Don Nazos. How you doing? Loving you. Nice. Zach packing Pony Apple. Good deal. Okay. Electro Retro. Figured it out. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Diogenes. I guess you could send a rock. I mean, I don't know what the postage is like these days. If it's a small rock, I don't see why not. I do take I get love tokens, and people send me weird fan art sometimes. And let's see, do I have any weird fan art that I can reach here? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, weird fan art. Where are you? Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Help! Oh no! Oh oh no! I kicked my camera holder over. Is everybody all right? Oh no! My phone fell. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Whoa! Jeez, I'm surprised it's still on. Are we still on? Wow! Oh man, yeah. Wow, that was very exciting. Very exciting. Phew! I'm gonna try not to make that happen again. I hope nobody was scared. Oh no! I'm loving all your funny comments. Oh goodness, it's so enjoyable when you all make me laugh. I gotta say, I'm easy because it's a gift to be simple. But man, let's see, Don Nazos. Are we allowed to ask if you think we are totally fucked, or if there is still hope for us as a country? You are allowed to ask that, and I'd say the answer is it seems that way. It seems that way. And I get, I generally, yeah, I'll say we're fucked. But on the other hand, I believe that I have to maintain because it would be fairly easy for me to be cynical, but there's a huge difference between ironic and cynical, of course. And I'm ironic, not cynical, and I try and maintain optimism deep down, and yeah, apocalyptic optimist, if you will. But for you, I want to maintain a positive attitude. I want to maintain a sense of optimism that we, the people, can win. We will overcome. And I like to try and believe it. I like to try and believe it. And I think we should all try and believe it. And, all you fascists are going to lose. I would post that all the time, and I sort of felt that way. But that was before the fascists were totally in charge, before they took over and started making their moves. I mean, they've made moves like nothing else. They have fucking come in and fucking blitzkrieg. They have fucking steamrolled. They are moving on so many fronts. It's impossible to fucking even keep track of all the fucked up shit that they were doing day after day after day. So, can we recover from what's going on? Now, once again, of course, smaller government, fine, but that is a whole nother issue. The way they've gone about it is really fucking bull in the china shop bullshit. I mean, for firing fucking, our nuclear safety people, boom, gone. Oh, we don't need you. Oh, wait, maybe we do need you. And then fucking ending fucking AmeriCorps. No, it's going to require major rebuilding. And it's, I guess, a discussion about what is worthy of being rebuilt. But there's a lot of government programs which I am sure are wasteful, but there are some that I have seen that are useful. So I'm mixed because I'm an anarchist. I don't believe in government ruling over the people. but it's complicated, obviously, because here we are. We are living in this society that we live in. So we're given a set of baseline assumptions. And now a lot of those baseline assumptions have been upended, and we are it's, trying to figure out how to get our balance back, get our focus back, and take our power back. Because of course, when such bullshit happens, there's a tendency to feel overwhelmed and powerless as a result of not being able to do anything. And so we need to understand that we can do things, and may be limited in scope, but that's part of our, tactical and strategical considerations. I mean, there are things we can do, and it goes back to the that little AA chestnut. The understand uh, serenity to accept the things you cannot change, but the power or the ability to change the things you can, because you are the pony. You can change the things that you do. Uh, you know, we can change things on some levels and not on others. And of course, the AI revolution, and there's so many factors. I mean, for years it was like I felt as if though I was, lots of people saying, "Hey, wait, this is a warning. Things are going in this direction," and then they kept going in that direction, and now they're at this direction, and it's like, wow, is it going to be the environment crashing down on our heads? Is the sky going to fall? It will, it's insane, right? Right? Fucking crazy shit. So thanks for asking. The Netherlands ate their king. Woo hoo! Yeah, secrets in the sauce. So true, true. Uh, 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 so I'm gonna catch up on some comments here. Smoke a little more weed. Oh my! Let's see here. You'll pardon me while my old man scrolling through the fucking comments face here. Don Nozos. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. So yeah, but those MAGAs or something else. Let me tell you. Alrighty. People. Oh, geez. Comments. Okay. Shipping. Oh, right. The supply chains. Oh, everything. Because I'm not an accelerationist. I am not an accelerationist. I'm in no hurry to fucking bring chaos to the world. Thank you, Don Nazes, again. Um, Electro Retro. No one chooses the times that are given to them. One only chooses what to do with the times that are given to them. Very true. Fash Bash, Diogenes, yeah, we've been fucked since 1913 at least. Industrial Revolution is when it all started going crazy, let me tell you that. Ha ha ha. Thank you for the 10 spot there, Electro Retro. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Okay. Haha, spilled my bong. That's pretty funny. Alrighty. I'm relaxed again. I've mellowed out. I've chilled out. I was getting myself worked up as if though I had been trolled. I was trolling myself. I was letting myself get worked up, and just because there's so many fucked up things going on, and I think, and once again, that's why it's hard to react and even understand all the shit that's going on. Yeah, I do a little doom scrolling. I go on the social medias. I'm scrolling down my X feed until I freak out. I scroll down my Facebook feed until it's like, what? Not so much news. Facebook is more garbage, but on the Twitter, it's like, oh god, bad news all the way. Anyway, now I'm just mumbling. Oh, Diogenes with a special request for nipple play. Okay, let me know when you're back. I don't mind Blue Sky so much, sure, man. I'm on there, by the way. Follow me on Blue Sky. But it's very slow there. It's very slow compared to the platforms with so many more people. I guess. I guess that's it. But I've got like 1,500 followers on the Blue Sky, so maybe it'll pick up. But right now it's a little slow for my taste. I do throw some stuff up there every day or so. Ay, 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 ay. Shoo. Well, I guess I should smoke a little more weed.
Yes, it's a good combo. I may have to do coffee.
Oh, Laughing Man. LRADs, yes, LRADs, absolutely. Um, several times. I use my and then I'm just yelling at the cops through my bullhorn, and they can hardly hear that shit. But yes. All right, that's true. Retro, and that is why I am an influencer.
Oh, he's an influencer
And
now.
we are way into overtime here, but Becky's on the phone, so she's got no
Do you
room
want
to.
to say hi to everybody?
Yeah, hey,
You. Okay, hang
okay,
on.
hold on. Babs is going to communicate
Okay,
with.
she's going to visit while I nuke my coffee.
Okay, Becky is going to go nuke her coffee, and Babs, you are on my live stream. You are high noon with Babs.
Oh, Vermin Supreme, thank you very much. Thank you for having me on. My goodness. Hey, throw time travel. Can't go wrong with that. But what about this new one? That president in the United States is offering $5,000 for women to push out babies from their vagina.
Well, where else are they going to push him out of, Babs?
Well, you are correct, Candidate Supreme.
And of course, that's just idle chatter on their part. They're constantly floating things. They're doing a lot of things, but they're also just floating a lot of idiotic ideas, just to troll us all. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, the insane hypocrisy that welfare moms are they're going to have more babies because they're going to make more money on the welfare, and then they start doing the same thing.
Yeah. And you wait, they'll be rejecting them. They'll say, oh, no, not that one. That one can't. That one has to go to El Salvador.
Right. Oh, that baby's not perfect enough. Sorry, you don't get your $5,000. You have to pay me a lot more than $5,000 to have a fucking kid, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, don't worry, all you women out there, us barren women are uniting in solidarity with you.
All right.
Barren women uniting.
A message from Babs.
Barren women.
Barren. Are you talking about women for Barron Trump?
Oh, Barron! Yes, that little android.
Oh my God, what a Damien devil spawn freak that is, huh? Barron. Can't wait to start bullying him on fucking internet.
Too tall, Barron.
Ha ha ha. Here, I'm gonna give you back to Becky over here.
All right. Good night, world.
Hey, whoa, Becky. No, also I'm gonna make Becky heat up my coffee. That's a good idea too.
That's
Ha ha ha. That's a better idea.
Oh my God.
So you're still live with the stream here, and
Oh, I'm having coffee.
oh, you're out of coffee now. Smoke weed then. It's
Okay.
weed smoking time.
I'm on 5 milligrams THC.
Zach Pack, have I ever encountered Marines while protesting? Hard to say. I believe that I've run into uniformed military members at various events.
Babs if she has.
Babs?
I have met Marines at these things called, what do they call that? Rainbow gathering.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've met Marines.
Active Marines patrolling?
No, not in their
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's what we're talking about. Um,
Oh,
yeah, and I know in 2008 I was trolled so hard by these motherfucking. They weren't plainclothes exactly, but they were had these GOP T-shirts like semi-official capacity, but they were so buff and built. They were spooks, and they were
Buff
just
and built.
they were trolling me so hard. They were getting me so worked up about waterboarding and shit, man. I almost lost my shit. Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And yeah, so it's
All right, say good day to the people, Babs.
all right, go listen to Carsey Blanton. She'll explain my point about how they're so cute. You're buff.
Say her name. Yeah. Plug her
Carsey,
again. She
Carsey,
plugged.
Carsey Blanchard,
Blanton.
Blanton.
Blanton on YouTube. Carsey Blanton, maybe. Yeah.
Yep. Yes. Thank you for the plug. She was having trouble. They were
All
trying
right.
to charge her money to
Yeah.
advertise
Yes.
her
Uh,
concert date.
good musician. Definitely.
Did you hear that?
I think she's a
Babs?
communist, but she sings really nice.
Yeah,
Really
she
nice
was
stuff.
on Facebook
Casey
today asking for help
Blanton.
advertising her shows.
All right.
Up and coming shows.
Wow.
Yeah, she's having anxiety attacks in Ireland.
Yeah, I'm just being silent while I scroll and trying to catch up, see what people have been saying. Oh, Jesus, the RFK Autistic Registry. Oh, my. Ay. Yoy, 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 yoy. Electro, they definitely flagged that comment, but I'm showing it. I mean, I usually give a patter about 2008 George Bush inauguration. I was reaming the military about posse comitatus. Now, of course, posse comitatus I later found was a tool of the feds to control. Of course, it was the South and further Jim Crow, but nonetheless, it was barring active military duty members to engage in civil law enforcement. There's a very strong law against it, and I have a feeling it's getting crossed. Ah, fuckers. Blah. Excuse me. All right. All right. Zach. Well, Underhill, you can always try to organize those rainbows, but that's definitely like herding cats. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a long 4 years, a scary 4 years, and it will be an honor and a privilege to be your president during these 4 years. And with a little bit of luck, we will evict the pretender, and we will install the real king of America to these here semi-united states of something. Anywho, this boot's getting a little heavy, and no offense, but getting a little bored. Can only listen to myself splatter and platter for so long. So, let me say to you this in closing. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Keep some faith. Keep some faith. Even if we have to delude ourselves into cautious optimism that things will be okay and that we will survive without being thrown into a gulag in El Salvador. So, yeah. And of course, civil disobedience and civil resistance and civil noncompliance all become tools in our toolbox that seemingly will likely have to be deployed before the whole mess is over because just the sheer shocking overreach and aggressiveness. And fuck ICE also, of course. And yeah, peace, peace, y'all. Oh well, Diogenes, you're very kind. But yeah, thanks everybody. We'll see you next week for sure. Wow, 90 minutes went a whole hour and a half today. That's pretty wild. I'll probably do some more nature walks. It's getting nice. Weather's nice. Look for me on TikTok. I'm really trying to get my ass over to TikTok. We will be offering subscriptions soon. I know apparently that you can be a subscriber here on YouTube. Once we get that set up, if you really want to experience extra vermin, we'll give you the opportunity to subscribe, and then I can do subscriber only things, which is frankly elitist, but so it goes. But I think on YouTube they'll be pretty reasonable. I think maybe like $2 you could subscribe for a month, and I'll give you extra content. I'm starting to make extra content over on TikTok for subscribers only, and that will include to start readings from the book I Pony Blueprint for a New America. I Pony Blueprint for a New America, and I'll be doing extra bonus subscriber only shit for what that's worth. I guess that's part of my retirement plan, right? Fuck. All right, people. Oh, nice. We'll see you next time. Have a good week, everybody.